Hello, welcome back to Free Your Compass. If anybody who's actually listened to my farewell to 2020 is now aware that I made a commitment to actually improve my fitness and my health. So I promised my wife that I would do it, and I think it's time for me to actually keep that promise. So, as of January the 3rd this year, I started a new exercise routine and eating properly. And so far, I basically started at 93.3 at that point in time when I weighed in. I am down to 90.1. So I've lost 3.2 kilos in that period of time. I lost 2.3 in the first week and 0.9 in the second. What I'm doing is I've got 5 different exercise routines that I do one on each of 5 separate days, and then have 2 days of rest. And I'm also eating better, trying to keep control of portion sizes, but doing a variation on carb cycling. So the idea there is that I have several low carb days, moderate carb day, low carb days, moderate and high, to basically ensure that my body's getting plenty of carbs but keeping it restricted at the same time, allowing my body to get that bit of up and down cycle for its metabolism so it doesn't get too used to it. Haven't really kicked in with intermittent fasting or anything like that as of yet. It's still a little bit difficult to sort of fit into my routine at this stage. However, I'm very happy with the results. 3.2 kilos in 2 weeks is pretty solid effort, and I'm starting to notice muscle mass increase, starting to notice my muscles starting to tone up a little bit. Still very clearly overweight, but I'm actually starting to see those positive benefits and feel them. Energy levels are starting to improve. My mood, just because I'm actually doing something, that's improving. So just wanted to let everybody know where I'm up to, let you know that I'm sticking with this commitment, that I'm actually doing it, and give you an update as to how I'm going, keep myself accountable as well. On top of that, thank you very much for listening. I hope your new year has brought you some positives. 2021 seems to be shaping up to be 2020 all over again, but yay. Look, let's just focus on the positive sides of it, shall we? I'm going to work on my production values. Anybody watching the videos will notice that my lighting has improved. If you're listening to the podcast, you probably won't actually notice much, to be fair. On top of that, I plan on trying to expand this a little bit, try and do some reviews and talks about other things, because ultimately if I make this entirely about my weight loss, fitness and my mental health, I think that's going to get a little monotonous and boring over time, and well, I think you deserve better. Also, I want to put out a big shout out and thank you to everybody who's a regular listener. I know there's not a lot of you at this stage, but thank you nonetheless. It is appreciated. Anybody who wants to try contacting me, I've email address. I'll figure out what the best one is. I'll mention that in my next one. It's on my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube, watch it. I'm going to put up a new introduction video for that as well, because the one that I've got up there is just too long. And it was basically my first actual video. Alright, other than that, thanks very much. I'll catch you in the next one, and see you next time, and look after yourselves.